Hi everyone. Today on Hello Susan we're going to create this ornament right here. Sorry about the glare with the ring light. I'll go through exactly what the supplies are, but this is the back and this is the front, and it's got a little bird on top with a ribbon and a flower, and of course it's got glitter, and then along the sides it's got sprinkles. So we're going to go through that step by step. Let me go ahead and show you the supplies that I have. I bought these on Amazon. They're the fillable ornaments. They're plastic. They fit together just like that. There's two-sided. These are the 3.5 inch ones. And I got the 3.5 inch ones because the roses that I have are these. And these are foam roses, and this is the way they come with the stem. And it would fit in there the way I wanted it. So that's why I ended up with the 3.5 inch one. So whatever size your roses are is what size balls you need to get. Okay, the other thing that I have here is this right here. It's a adhesive tape. Let me go up a little bit closer, see if you can, it'll focus on it. And it's got sprinkles. So you can peel the back off and it's going to be sticky. I finally figured out a pretty good way to work with it. I'm going to try to do it on camera, but what you have to do is you just have to peel off the back, just, I mean, like 1/8 of an inch, just to get a little sticky. And then you stick that where you want it, and then you can pull that down and go, you know, 1 inch or 2 at a time. And that's what I figured out was, because when I first did it, it was like, okay, well, let me peel some off. Then it just stuck to my fingers, and then it got all squished and it got ruined. So that's how I figured out how to do that. Okay, so what I did was I took this rose and I cut it off. And each one of these ornaments has 2 roses. And so then I glued them together back to back, and I used Fabri-Tac. One side I've already put the glitter on. This side I still have to put the glitter on, so I'm going to do that next, just so you can see the steps. This is my bowl I keep my glitter in. It kind of helps me to not make a big mess, and it also helps me to be able to get the glitter on easier. So you don't want to put a bunch of glue. Well, let me see, my glue's not coming out. First time I'm using it today. Yeah, it's coming out now. Okay. Alright, so I just put it on the high areas, and I don't put a whole bunch because I don't really want it to fall off inside the ornament. So I'm just putting a little bit just to have a little sparkle in there. And it may not even be necessary if you don't want to have glitter on yours. Okay, so then I just use my fingers and just can scoop it up like that. And then tap it off. And then see, it's got glitter on it now. Okay, so we're going to let that dry and go on to the next step. Let's see, what is, oh, I forgot to show you the little bird. It's a little resin bird, and I put Mod Podge on it and then I put glitter on it because I find the Mod Podge holds it on better. This Fabri-Tac will hold it on, but not as good as if you do Mod Podge and then put the glitter on it. And this is the little flower that's going to go by the bird, and then I'm using this as a ornament hook. Well, where's it going to, there? Maybe if I set it down. Right there. And that's going to go through the whole of the ball. Okay, and then here's the bow that I tied and put together already. Let's see if this is dry. I was just trying to get this to dry all the way before we started to the next step. Okay. So you did really kind of decide which one you like the best. The good thing about Fabri-Tac is it does dry very quickly. And then you just kind of put it in there. And then you take the top. And I want to put a little bit of Fabri-Tac just right here at the where the little hook is, just on that little lip, because when I'm trying to put the tape on it, I don't want it to be popping open. I got these on Amazon, like I said before, and they were 10 for $9.99. Okay, now that I got it together, I like this side better. I thought I liked that side better, but see, they fit in there so snugly. I just looked to see which one came out the best. Well, I don't know, I kind of like that one too. All right, well, we'll just start there. Okay, now, if I can't do this on camera and keep control of it, I'm going to have to go off camera to do it. But let me see what I could do. Don't have my glasses on. I can set that down so I can get this started. The tape on the back is pretty thick, so it's pretty easy to get it started. And it's also pretty stretchy, so you have to be careful not to stretch it too much, because then your sprinkles won't look so dense. Okay, now see, just a tiny little bit there. And get it to stick to that ball. Okay. I made 4 of these, and this is my 4th one. So that way I could be better on camera. Okay, see how it comes off? I'm just going to do a little bit so I can stay on that seam. Okay. Now you can see that. Isn't that just adorable? I didn't know what I was going to do with this when I ordered it. And I did order this on Temu. But I just thought, oh, I can do something with that. I don't know what. Because you know, this year I'm doing a whimsical tree. Of course, I'll be saying that in every video, just for people who don't see the video before, maybe. And I actually did order one. I got one on Amazon, and it's a pink gradient tree that is also flocked. So it's darker pink at the bottom, and then goes medium, and then goes lighter. And it's very gradual. So it's not, I mean, when I say that, it sounds like it's comical, but it's not. And then it's flocked with white, so then that kind of tones it all down. Well, this is going pretty good. I guess practice makes perfect. But, you know, I don't want to get ahead of myself and do too much. Okay, now I need to cut it. Oh, see how sticky it is? It's stuck right there. Let me get that off. Okay, push it down. Put the tape back over that. See how it's stuck to me already? Very sticky, which is good, because that means it's not going to come off my ornament. Okay, so then I've got some leftovers. Okay, now I'm just going to press it down. Okay, so right there, even that's cute, isn't it? I love it. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to, well, which side was I going to use? Okay, we'll make this the front. I like this one, the way the rose is better. So what I want to do is I want to glue this bow on. Let me find out which way I want it to go. I want it to go that way. Now I'm not going to do it quite up next to this, because what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take this little Resin Bird and I'm going to put that right on top. Oh wait, I forgot, I got to put this on next so that it's in place before we get started. You want to, these are very bendable, so I'm just going to bend it so I don't have to worry about it coming off. And I really want it to be kind of straight, so that it's not going to be in the way of my bird. Okay, There we go. All right, let's go ahead and open up the glue again. And Fabri-Tac will hold all of this in place. After 24 hours, you would have to really work hard to get this off. Okay. But I love it because it dries so quickly, it dries clear, and it just works good for me. Okay, now see, that's where the little bird is going to go. So let's go ahead and put glue there too, because while that one's gluing, I can hold the bird in place, which will push the bow down, and then it'll hold it all in place. These birds are so cute. I'm working on some deer, and I'm going to put one of these birds on my deer. So when I get to that ornament, I'll come back and show you so you can see. I'm having so much fun. Are any of y'all making ornaments already? Just gotta wait just a little bit. So I went to Walmart. Last week was my birthday, and so for the first time ever, my daughter actually gave me money for my birthday. She also gave me this beautiful porcelain basket that had porcelain flowers in it, which she knows I collect those. So that was awesome. And then she gave me money. That was the first time ever. And it's so funny because it's kind of like a role reversal. But anyway, so I went to Walmart thinking, okay, well, let's go see if they have any Christmas in. And they did. So I'm going to do a Walmart haul so you can see what I got. Oh, they had beautiful stuff. And the prices are so good. I mean, I could not believe the prices. But I'm going to do a Walmart haul next, and I'll show you what I got. And then I want to do a Temu haul because I've been buying some stuff on Temu too. And I've got some more DIYs that I want to show you. I'm doing a tree topper, and it won't be for, I'm doing a tree topper that's not going to be for this tree. I am going to do another one that's for this tree, so I'll probably have to show both of them. But I want to show you that. I just am still coming up with the ideas for the one for this tree, because I have to make cakes and cookies and things like that to put on this tree, as well as these ornaments that I'm coming up with. But I'm trying to make everything so whimsical. Okay, so that's kind of in place, and let's go ahead and get the flower. Let me set this right here for a second. I want to open back up the glitter because we're going to have to glitter that flower. This is the glitter I'm using. I had it in my stash, and I've had it for years. And because I went in there thinking I had run out of glitter that I bought last year. So I thought, well, let me see if I have any in my stash. I had tons of glitter. So I just got that out, and I didn't have to go buy glitter after all. Okay, so what I want to do, I don't really want to disturb that. But what I want to do is figure out how this flower is going to fit on here. Because like, this is super cute, but I just wanted something else. And I had these flowers in my craft room, so I didn't have to go buy them. Just trying to figure out how to get it in there. You know, when you're on camera, it's not the same as when you're just sitting in a chair thinking about things. Got to see how it's going to photograph. I got to turn it a lot of different ways to see which way is the best way. Okay. Well, I thought I had it. I think that's it right there. So I'm going to kind of keep that there and go inside with the glue, because I'm putting it in between the the bow loop right there, so that it'll kind of be hidden. Yeah. I'm sorry if I'm bringing it towards me instead of staying in the camera. So I'm just going to hold it for a second so it can kind of adhere. And then I'm on the bird, I'm going to put a little bit of glue right there so that I can put a petal. Because, you know, I don't want this to come apart or have to worry about it coming apart. So by tacking it in places, it just helps it stay in place. Well, evidently I'm not touching it where I put the glue, because it's not sticking. Let's see if that does it. Yeah, that did it. And then I'm going to put just a little dot of glue right here on the bottom, not much. Don't really want it to show through the flower, but just want to get it tacked in place. Okay, that looks good. And then the next thing I want to do is I want to put a little bit of glue on the sprinkles right here, because I like the bow, but I want the bow to come down just a tiny bit right there. So let me hold that in place. Are you loving this? Let me know in the comments if you're going to make one, or if you even like it. I love it. This is just right up my alley. Of course, you know I love birds, butterflies, and bees. Not bees, birds, butterflies, and flowers. I like bees too, but they're just not in the top. Okay, let's see if I can get this bow stuck a little bit right here on these sprinkles, so it'll be the way I want it. See how fast this Fabri-Tac dries? So you can just go to the next step. Oh, I got that petal stuck right there. Don't like that. Okay, I got it unstuck. It stuck to the bow for a second. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to use my Fabri-Tac, and I'm just going to go in the middle of those stamens and put a little bit of glue around on this flower so that it'll glitter. Tap it off, and then that's it. This ornament is done. Isn't that awesome? Put it up next to this one so you can see it. So I put a pink bird on that one, and I did a yellow bird on this one. Aren't they just so adorable? I love them. Of course, my tree is going to be pink, blue, mint green, and a little bit of yellow. Not much, but a little bit. I'm doing pastels. Okay, well, thanks for joining me today. I sure appreciate you. See you next time. Bye-bye.